Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name's Artie with CoinCasso, and in this episode, we're going to go over the top cryptocurrency news articles written in the last 24 hours. All right, so we saw some really good movement in the cryptocurrency markets in the last 24 hours, anywhere from 5 to 15% increases in the last 24. Let's jump into these articles to find out what happened. This first article is titled, "China Will Undoubtedly Pursue a Digital Yuan, Central Banks Say." China's central bank has sent one of the strongest signals yet of commitment to creating a digital version of the yuan. On April 4th, the People's Bank of China actually had a meeting and a conference where they were discussing the topics of cryptocurrencies. This was the third time a digital yuan, or digital currency electronic payment, was mentioned in this annual meeting. In a 2018 meeting, the bank said it would pursue a project at a steady pace. Last year, however, they wanted to accelerate the process with a closer look at trends in cryptocurrency. This is huge news for cryptocurrency lovers because as governments and central banks adopt a digital currency, because they see that it works, more people will flood into the older cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum. And there are already countries in Europe also testing the possibilities of using a digital currency, as well as other Asian countries, which snowballs me into my next article, which is titled, "A South Korean Central Bank Accelerates Digital Currency Pilot to Keep Up with Other Nations." The Bank of Korea has launched a new pilot program for central banks' digital currency amid concerns other nations could take the lead if it sits on the sidelines. They completely abandoned their wait-and-see approach, and Bach have officially now pushed the central bank into a 22-month pilot program which started this month. This program is to assess the technical and legal ramifications of replacing physical cash with a digital equivalent. Now, that's a big concern for a lot of these countries, is that they don't want to debase the value of their currency by introducing a digital currency. Countries like Sweden and the United States have already had digital currencies on their ballots for voting. Most recently was the United States, when the vote was actually put up to the House but did not pass recently, yet they are still continuing to push that forward. Very, very, very interesting times in the cryptocurrency world. Personally, I'd love to see the value of my Bitcoin skyrocket to the roof. And as more countries are adopting the concept of a digital currency, we should see some nice fluctuations here in the next year. Now let's get into my last article, but before I do, because it's important, if you've been following this channel for any amount of time, you know that this is CoinCasso's official YouTube channel. CoinCasso is the newest cryptocurrency exchange platform, working its way up to the top 10 cryptocurrency exchanges, and this article is going to help us push us to the top. This article is titled, "Major Cryptocurrency Firms, including Binance, Civic, and Tron, targeted in a flood of lawsuits." A flood of class action lawsuits were filed in New York Friday, taking aim at a number of major cryptocurrency projects. Among those targeted in the suits are cryptocurrency exchanges Binance and BitMEX and HDR Global Trading, as well as notable blockchain projects like Tron, Civic, and Block One. Basically, what this article is saying is that these cryptocurrency exchange platforms and different blockchains are offering tokens to their users. But what they're doing is structuring these tokens improperly, making people believe that they're securities as opposed to tokens. Now, if you don't know what a security is, basically you buy shares in a company in the normal stock market, therefore you get a certain percentage of the company, basically equity in that company that you invested in. Tokens, however, are designed to help a startup basically crowdfund resources so they can work on another project. Then once that project is completed, it then gets transformed into an actual cryptocurrency. In this article, it quotes, "Binance and the issuers wrongfully engaged in millions of transactions, including solicitation, offer, and sale of securities, without registering the tokens as securities, and without Binance registering with the SEC as an exchange or broker-dealer. As a result, investors were not informed of the significant risks inherent in these investments, as federal and state security law requires." In making their case, the plaintiffs raised the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission actions against EOS maker Block One over its over $4 billion ICO in 2018. The firm agreed to pay penalties of $24 million for conducting an unregistered security sale in September of last year. Now, it's unfortunate to read articles like this because you want to have good faith in the cryptocurrency world, but unfortunately, there are scammers and spammers out there trying to make money off of people and not thinking about the consequences and actually going around legal loopholes. That's why we made CoinCasso. We want a platform for users. No scams, with an amazing user interface. It's extremely user-friendly, the highest levels of security. No scams, no corruption. This is the best place to trade your cryptocurrencies. So if you get a chance, don't forget to register on CoinCasso.com and set up your account today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got some value out of it. I hope you learned something. Please don't forget to like the Facebook page, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Join us again later today because we're releasing a video about the Bitcoin halving coming up in May. So super interesting. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next video.